What makes this film so special is that there's two different elements to it. One, there's animation, in which will project the child's imagination. For example, the mother has no idea what's going on around him, and neither does the boy, but they would both fill the world around this child who's being smuggled to Canada in a suitcase with animation.
The animation is going to be a big part of this film, and that's why Phil and I are taking a lot of time and effort into making sure we have the right person for the job.
Zany, Looney Tunes, Dr. Seuss kind of animation.
It's going to be a very simple, basic cartoon, but it's going to be imaginative and very creative in the way that it moves across the screen. It's going to come from a child's perspective. It's going to materialize in front of you in various shapes and turn into an actual character that the child is using to represent what he feels is happening in the environment around him. And how we seam it together with the live action is going to be a unique experience for the audience to, really appreciate the art and the time and the care that we put into this film.
Children have a very special way of seeing things, and as we grow, we forget to use our imagination or depend on our imagination the way that we should.
And the other portion would be the live action element of it, in which it's very similar to the movie like Buried or Room, in which it all takes place from the child's perspective.
There are films that have been produced that are similar to the style that we want to work with in Suitcase, like Buried, where the entire film is filmed inside of a coffin. Ours is going to be inside of a suitcase for the majority of the film.
And the only way the child could be kept calm would be through the phone while his mother's in China.
We actually get to see and experience the imagination of the child. We get to actually live through what he sees and what helps him through those hard times while he's up in the plane. And it spoke to me a lot in the way it had the perspective of a child. And that's something that a lot of filmmakers don't really tap into.
We can't wait to make movie magic about making this film not only entertaining, but engrossing. That we want the audience to feel what it feels like to be the child smuggled in a suitcase.